Evil Geniuses versus Rogue, the Week 4 matchup that went all the way to 5 games. Waller, will it go the distance again?
It's kind of hard not to expect it to do that. With these two teams playing pretty much right at the middle of both of the series, in the aspect of these teams, though, but Wade brought it up, there was a huge discrepancy when it came to the goals. They were swaying one side or the other. They were not close games, but the series was close.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be a battle.
Right?
Yeah, exactly what you're saying. The amount of goals that we saw were insane. It was very, like, it was a tug of war, it seemed like. There was, and Classics in game number 1 scored a record tying 5 goals in a single game. So Classics had a very good series, but you said it. It was very back and forth, not really that close. Each game was just very one-sided on whoever won that particular game.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down between both these teams. We've seen them throughout the entire season. Kickoff goals are going to be absolutely crucial here, and for the other one, Chrome, just trying to get a win under his belt here in the playoffs. Here we are, EG versus Rogue. The winner of this series will punch their ticket to the World Championship. Insole off the wall to Jacob, net wide open. Jacob sends it home, and Rogue strike first. Starting off right away with those just Jacob things for Wavepunk. Just a matter of nobody getting that clear out. Last man back trying to get that save, but nobody's there to help him out. Only 12 seconds in, James.
Yeah, right. Pretty close off the kickoff, and 1 shot and 1 goal for Jacob, so keeping that shooting percentage up. As the desk said, Chrome has not even won a game in the regional championship. Back pass to Sizz, Jacob, and Sizz gelling well. A shot coming in, blocked, but Jacob's there to clean it up. Saved by Corrupted G. Now the counterattack, Chrome. That one blocked away. Now Classics into the middle. Chrome's there, but just too low, or too late, rather, too slow. Chance for EG. Now Sizz is going to try to get that by Classics. Classics stops him and beats out Insole. But Jacob's there to clean up. Chrome getting full boost. And a little 1-2 play there. I don't know how intentional that was, but it seemed to work. Now Chrome off the backboard to Corrupted G, and he hit it so softly. Unfortunate for them, but I do love what Classics is doing. He's setting himself up down that midfield, allowing the entire team as a unit to move up the pitch. Makes it a very dangerous offensive play. And that was not a Corrupted G shot we're used to. Corrupted G, one of the best scorers statistically. Not so much this season, but there. Golden opportunity gone by the wayside. Now Insolence is down to Sizz. Sizz with the shot, blocked by Corrupted G. But now Sizz trying to get it out to Jacob in the middle. A block by Corrupted G is going to put EG on the attack. Chrome lofts it over. Classics with the center ball. Jacob's there. And now Jacob following this up. Going for another touch. Classics ends that. Classics already doing a great job of getting involved both on offense and defense. So many times that we've seen him very hesitant in his decisions, but so far today, everywhere on the pitch. Influences now. Demo from Jacob. We've seen a couple demos now. Sizz just had to beat Chrome, but Chrome held strong. Now Insolences, he got in the way. Or Corrupted G got in the way of that shot. Could have been on target from Insole. Rogue so far controlling the pace of this match. Now Insole past that final defender. He's going to go for a double tap, trying to pass it out into the middle. He does. Corrupted G was able to put it right back into the corner. A miss from Sizz. Chrome's going to have a chance here. Goes for that 50-50, a pop by Classics. Jacob denies the backboard. Corrupted G got a touch, but still Jacob just getting this ball out of the zone. G does need to be a little bit careful. You saw Classics sweeping in right in front of his teammate Corrupted G. That double commit, if it doesn't work out, could be huge trouble for them on defense. The greatest touch from Classics. Jacob's going to have a double tap opportunity, but Sizz comes in, and he missed his shot opportunity. Last time they played, Sizz wasn't able to score a single goal against this defense. Jacob, so much of this Rogue offense Still the only goal scored in this game so far was at the bumper of Jacob. Now Classics chasing this down, beats out Insolences, popping up into the middle. Corrupted G, he's gonna put it off the backboard. Classics, he gets blocked. Now chance for Chrome. Chrome off the post. Classics pops it up. Corrupted G coming in and he puts it crossbar down. EG tie it up.
So worried for Chrome there. A wide open net that he misses, but the pressure continues. Finally, the accuracy that we expect from Corrupted G coming in. Beautiful shot, bar down, tying it up.
Corrupted G making up for his weak shot earlier. That one, very strong. Now EG saw Classics going in for that bump there. Corrupted G, an awkward situation for him, but he makes the best of it, clearing it backwards. Classics takes control. Shut down by Insolences. Corrupted G racing to it, beat out by Sizz. Sizz puts it across the field. Double commit, dangerous. Sizz gonna try to get control. He misses that ball. Corrupted G was all alone. That could have been very bad for EG. We're in the final 30 seconds. Jacob gets it by Corrupted G. Chrome across the field. Classics taking his time. Off the corner, into the middle. Corrupted G was challenged by Insolences. Final 10 seconds. EG on the attack. Corrupted G shot in. Jacob gets the save. Now Insolences is going to clear this over into the corner. Still has not touched the ground. Corrupted G off the backward. Chrome coming in, and that one's saved. And we have overtime in game one.
Absolutely crucial for Rogue in the last couple of seconds there to hold that one off. The kickoffs have been their issue this entire season. Need to make sure not to concede here.
Now Sizz, center ball. Jacob going to it. Corrupted G with the clear. Sizz on the wall, centering it. Classics shuts that down. A miss from Insol. That's going to be hard for Jacob to deal with. Now Corrupted G is going to try to pass it down to Chrome. Chrome with the 50-50. And now Sizz on the counterattack. A pinch goes in his favor. And then the shot off the post. Insol can't clean it up, but Jacob is there. The pressure from Sizz resulting in that goal for Rogue.
He may not be able to score the goals, but boy, can he set them up. That pass technically off that bar, coming straight out in such a dangerous spot. And of course, Jacob flying through to close it out.
A gorgeous shot by Sizz, even though he did not put that in. That was what set up Jacob. Jacob scoring both goals, shooting 50% in game number one. But still, that one was neck and neck.
Yeah, Rogue, though, you got to give it to him. It controlled the majority of the pitch from offense to defense, able to hold off. But the ability to clear it outside of their own half as quickly as they did was a huge proponent for them and able to closing out this game. So good job to Rogue, fixing up a lot of those issues we saw during the season.
Yeah, they seem to have a few situations where they fell short. EG, on the other hand, Chrome, the desk talked about it. He was 0-8 in the regional championships coming into this. Now he is 0-9. At what point do you think that panic button gets to be pressed by EG or by Chrome in particular?
The nice thing is, despite having that, I mean, you've got the player who's performed the best in the regional championships on that team as well in Classics. He is a player that you can tell how aggressive he's been playing and how much he's trying to step up for this team. And that reality should just allow Chrome to kind of ease off a little bit. Just relax. Go back to what they did throughout the entire season, which is allow Classics to move in, make those touches, and then just be there for those shots. Make sure those shots are on target, and you should be just fine.
But on the other side of the field, you have Jacob. Jacob is one of the most successful players ever. Obviously, most of his time spent on NRG, who has 3 North American titles under their belt. And now with Rogue, he's doing a lot of the heavy lifting right here, even though Sizz, that was such a great shot by him to set up that final goal. Now we have kickoff in game 2. A shot in from Jacob. Jacob trying to score early again. And a double commit by Jacob and Insol. Sizz is going to try to make the play himself. Does buy his team time. We're not punished for that double commit. Now Jacob self-pass, but that shut down by Classics. Net could be open. Corrupted G taking his time, perhaps not having as much boost as he'd like. Now Jacob up to Sizz. No, Sizz leaves it for Jacob, who goes for that air dribble. Bit unorthodox. Now Insole off the sidewall, a demo from Classics, but Corrupted G is just going to give up possession on Jacob. Now Insolence is downfield. Classics taps it to the side and follows it up. Ball off the ceiling, dangerous spot. Jacob went for the shot, but Corrupted G was able to tap it out of reach.
Do enjoy these quick clears from EG.
The dribble play by Jacob. He went for the dribble and got the bump. Similar to that Rizzo play, but now the counterattack, the net wide open, and Classics gets on the board for EG.
That's the worst situation. You try to send everybody to apply that pressure, but all it takes is one mistake. You saw Jacob just try to get underneath that. It looks like he wanted to lob that as high as possible to buy some time, but it doesn't matter. A pass over to Classics, they're gonna put it away.
If I was Classics, I might have let Rob G get that goal to build up his confidence a little bit.
Wouldn't have been the worst idea. He definitely needs it here.
The lead now for EG. And the bump in from Sizz. That's going to open it for Jacob.
Watching Sizz on this play. As soon as he makes that touch and gets that demo, just beeline straight towards the net. Doesn't actually get the demo, but gets underneath him to push him out of the way. Opening that goal wide open. Well played by this Rogue team to tie it up.
And that's what we saw EG do so much earlier in the season, was just harass that keeper and net. Sizz getting the demo and that bump. Such a key play. You know, he might not have any goals right now. He didn't score in the last series that they played in league play, but Sizz making a difference right now.
It's one of those situations. He actually hasn't had a goal in any of his regional playoff performances.
Oh, and the Goomba stop there from Jacob. That almost resulted in a goal. Now 2 minutes off the clock. We're all tied up. The demo from Insolence is on Classics in net. The physicality of Rogue on display. They have been bullying EG. Now pass over to Jacob. Jacob getting beat by Corrupted G, but Sizz is there. Corrupted G interfering again and gets the boost. EG stuck in their corner. Classics trying to break out. Sizz trying to pass that down. Chrome floating. Corrupted G not the greatest hit. A demo from Jacob. EG is trapped right now. Now Jacob on the backboard trying to get the bump on Classics. Now chance for a counterattack. Chrome flicks it by one. Insole with that 50-50 win gets it up to Jacob. Jacob didn't have the boost to go for the double tap. Now counterattack, they've got the numbers. EG, Corrupted G wasn't able to get it by Jacob. That was a 3-on-1 situation.
Especially in those situations, you have all the time in the world. It's been one of EG's problems so far already in this series. Just a lot of clearing the ball and throwing away possession. It's okay if you're gonna push it downfield, but you need someone on your team to follow up. With the physicality and the amount of pressure this team of Rogue is putting on, not an easy task.
And that was the clutch playmaker, Jacob, right there. That is a wonderful pass over to Sizz. Sizz just didn't get much on the shot. And after we saw in week 4, just a back and forth series where each team won commandingly. These first 2 games so close. Now pass in, double commit from Chrome and Classics. Classics will chase this down. Insolence is a good first touch. Air dribbling it out of the half, wins the 50-50, and off the backboard to Jacob. Jacob blocked by Classics. Now there's center ball by Jacob, but Sizz had to retreat for boost. Good win from Chrome. Insolence is taking his time, flicks it by one. Classics with the shot in. Sizz looked a little harder than it had to be, but he kept it out. Now Classics taps it by one, following it up again. Going for the bump on Jacob, didn't get it, but Chrome gets the demo. Sizz with a block there. Classics needs to get to this, a double commit. EG starting to panic. A shot in, coming in. Oh, Insole had a great chance there. Now Classics, last in net, 10 seconds left to go. The back pass from Insole gets the demo on Chrome. Classics gonna follow this up. And And we'll have overtime again in game 2.
Back-to-back overtimes, and a lot of it just because of this Rogue team's relentless pressure. Luckily for EG, they were able to hold off. They were very low on boost before that clear came out.
And again, Rogue has looked like the better team in this matchup. Long clear downfield. Chrome is able to get that touch. Corrupted G up. It looked like he thought Insel was going to hit it. A little bit of a misplay there by Corrupted G. Jacob hunting down Chrome there. Ball put across field to Sizz. Sizz taps it, but Classics gets the touch. Chrome going for the demo. He does get it on Jacob. Small revenge there. And now Insel on the attack. Classics into the corner. Sizz off the backboard. Chrome shuts it down. Sizz with the demo on Corrupted G as well. Chrome and Classics both turn for that awkward positioning. Trying to recover right now. Now Classics with a chance to put the shot in. Crossbar and down. Classics gets the first win for Chrome in the regional championship.
Talking about if he was going to be the one to be able to step up and just give in all the time in the world, but so unfortunate. Jacob just trying to rotate back to help out. Ends up giving the own goal over from that bar down. And we're all tied up in this series.
Classics, he's one of those players that for me, you know, he's in the race when it comes to MVP. He had such a good season for EG. Even thinking back to the Go series where Classic just went absolutely insane against his team, or his former team. Classics just playing so well. And in this game, getting both of those goals. Chrome, he's been struggling a little bit, but now that curse has been lifted, he was 0-9 going into that game. So he finally has a game win.
It does. It does definitely have a mental effect on you where you're just sitting there like, okay, all I need is one. All I need is one. And now that has been lifted, he can focus back on what he was doing. A lot of the times that this Evil Genius team is struggling is simply because of what they're doing with the ball. Just throwing away possession. A lot of times, even when Chrome went for the demo, I do like the idea of demoing that last man. But when there's nobody else to follow up and you're the only one who's going to be making that touch on that ball, you have to be the one to play the ball rather than the man.
And then Corrupted G, you know, he historically is that scorer. And you look at his stats here, he was forced to make all 5 saves. He had every single save for EG, and EG was backed up in their half so much. Rogue has been controlling this game. So EG, even though, you know, they're the higher seeded team here finishing 4-3, it's looking like Rogue is in better shape right now.
Yeah, you have to give credit though to the fact that Corrupted G is able to hold off that defense. All of them were relatively boost starved, but Corrupted G is the player with the least amount of boost used out of any other player in the RLCS. It does allow, when they are under that kind of pressure, to hold off just a little bit longer because he's reliable in the aspect of allowing his other teammates to pick up the boost so they can't clear it back downfield. But still, another close match, prominently dominated by this Rogue offense.
We'll see if Rogue can keep that physical play up. We saw an early demo out of the gate from EG already in game 3. Corrupted G challenging Jacob there. Chrome's going to have some time. Gets that win there. Sizz with a miss. Jacob's going to have to clean up. Jacob using up all his boost. Does get another touch there, completely throwing off the attack. Just Jacob doing Jacob things, being unpredictable.
Now committed there.
See how Jacob deals with that. Goes for the bump on Corrupted G. Insolences with the self pass. That one blocked again by Corrupted G. Insolences, that was a very good opportunity for him. Now the counterattack. Classics, that net's wide open. Wasn't able to get around it. Corrupted G misses his shot. Chrome also not able to make the shot happen. The back pass from Chrome to Classics. Classics might be going for a double tap here, just trying to pass it out into the middle. So EG, that was another opportunity for them. They weren't able to make the most of it.
What could have been as well with Classics, just no boost. Only roughly about 20 when he was up on that wall, so he was trying to force to make a play as quickly as possible.
And that pass from Insolences to Sizz, just dazzling, but Sizz could not make it happen. Now Insolences pops it up. Gets back to it himself, puts a shot in, and that's gonna sneak in under the crossbar. It looks like Classics might have been tangled up there.
Yeah, he just committed up. You saw Corrupted G trying to go for that as well from way underneath. No way he's ever going to be able to reach that for down below. For the guy who's been making all the saves, the one not in net, able to do it there again. They get punished. Rogue back on top here in game number 3.
Rogue just making EG uncomfortable. So much harassment on their goal line. Now Classic's starting to get involved with the demos. Again, this is such a different series than we saw in week 4. It was the second highest scoring series in North America. Scored 27 goals among them. And here, this one's just been a pretty low scoring affair, very close. Now a shot coming in. Jacob tried to bump Classics out of midair.
Fantastic job there as well on the back end by Insol. One man, Classics able to get down. He bullies underneath them, gets the boost.
Back-to-back demos. Another demo from Jacob. He's going ballistic. Jacob is out for blood. Now a ball bouncing out into the middle. A shot opportunity. Classics puts it hard and high. And a demo from Classics trying to answer right back. Insolences gets that ball over to Sizz. Sizz just getting beat out by Classics. Now Corrupted G getting beat to the ball by Jacob. A demo from Insol. Shot for Sizz, but Sizz, his shooting has been lacking so far in this series. Insolence is going to lead the attack once more. Sizz with a shot, that's going to be high. No one from Rogue there to clean it up.
Too many times do you see EG again just throw that ball away, but a shot coming in from Chrome almost gets the ceiling touch.
Cleanup. Corrupted G's going to tie it up yet again. He did it in game 1, doing it here in game 3.
Confidence coming out from Chrome, just the ability to go for that ceiling touch and draw 2 defenders in. Double commit, leaving the rebound wide open. With a minute and a half left, Rogue's going to tie it up again. 1 goal margin.
Will we see a 3rd overtime in a row?
Both these teams would love to avoid that situation.
And a demo from Jacob. Jacob has just been going out of his mind. He's hunting Corrupted G as well. Got the bump. And now the counterattack. 1 minute left on the clock. Insolences pops it up to Jacob. A double commit there. Not sure why Insolences jumped for that. But that ball's going to eke out. Corrupted G's going to have to take his time. Now a long clear from Jacob. Chance for Sizz. Centering that ball and retreating. A demo again from Jacob. He went for Corrupted G as well. This has to be part of their game plan.
It just seems to be working out. If Corrupted G is making all these saves and Corrupted G is no longer there, it's going to open up these opportunities, especially with EG. They just have not been able to maintain any possession.
Oh, and that shot coming in. If that was on target, that would have been in. Jacob bumping the goalie over and over. He is such a thorn in the side of EG right now. Final 5 seconds left. Sizz gonna try to hit that downfield. And we have overtime for the 3rd game in a row.
I'm just gonna be watching Jacob this whole overtime, because as soon as he makes that initial touch, he grabs boost or goes for a bump / demo. That's something that this EG team needs to punish. He's committing so much energy and boost up on that offensive side.
Now we see Corrupted G start to fight back with a demo. And a long clear. Chrome's in the middle. Sizz gonna chase this down. A demo from Jacob yet again. How many times have we said that so far in this broadcast?
Sure, we're nowhere near close to being done.
Insolences over to Jacob. Jacob takes control. And Chrome, good defensive play there. Corrupted G gonna tap it up. Chrome trying to pass that down into the middle. Classics gets 1 touch. He's gonna be able to get the boost steal as well. Chrome getting that pop. Corrupted G, very big win there. And now a chance for Classics, a shot in. Sizz is gonna put it up, dangerous. Corrupted G, he's gonna tap tap it in, and get the win for EG.
You see Jacob rotating back, actually gets his extermination in that midfield, but because of that only 8 boost, he's in a completely weird rotation on a floor. And that's what we needed from EG. Apply that pressure when you have people committing to you, able to put it on, and then the follow-up puts it away from Evil Geniuses. 2-1 in the series.
Oh my goodness, I was getting frustrated on behalf of EG watching how many times they were getting bumped and demoed. That game actually was inches away from going in Rogue's favor. Jacob had been running interference in front of net yet again, and I think it was Insolences who had a shot, and he put it in, hit the crossbar. Had that gone in, I could have seen Rogue take that game, but honestly, this has been a very interesting series so far.
It's really weird because we came in expecting like, all right, Jacob needs to score a ton of goals. He needs to be the one that leads this team on offense. And the opposite for Evil Geniuses, all right, they're going to play slow and controlled. They're going to move it up. It's going to see typical stuff from Classics with Chrome putting them away. None of that has happened. It's been completely opposite.
It absolutely has. Corrupted G, some massive goals. Classics also has been playing well. Chrome, he did contribute with an assist this game, but it just seems like this is not the Chrome that we saw in the regular season. I think this could be nerves for Chrome. You know, you've been in the RLCS every single season. You've competed. There's not many people that can say that. And to be the only player who's played in every single season and not been to the World Championship, there is so much pressure on him this game, and you can see it affecting him. He's been down there at the bottom of the scoreboard for EG, so if he can just get over that and start playing like the Chrome that we saw in the regular season, EG might be able to start pulling away, but still, that was a massive overtime win for them.
Easiest way to get over that, you've got to rely on the teammates. They need to encourage him and be there for him mentally. Just try to get him out of this run. It all counts here. Normally we'd see this being match point, but in this best of 7, we're just getting started.
And then Says going for the demo there. Jacob trying to keep control. On the other side of it too, Ziz, you know, he has hit a lot of shot opportunities as well.
Yeah, the crazy thing too about this many demos, it's something that EG now has to worry about. And as soon as you start to see Rogue really start to mix it up or change it, you have this expectation, okay, I got to dodge this demo. What happens if they don't go for that? It's one more catalyst in their offense.
Just trying to get in the minds of their opponent. And Jacob keeps it going, and now a breakaway chance. Insolences just has to beat the respawn. Classics was able to get there in time. That was just a few milliseconds away from being a goal. And the demo still coming out from Rogue. I've never seen so many demos in a series. Shot in. Chrome actually getting a piece of that one. It's going to go high. Chrome trying to pass it to himself. Sizz slowing down the counterattack. Classics is going to hit it, but right back to Insolences. Chrome jumped a little too early, and a mistake from EG allows Rogue to get the first goal.
See Insolences sitting in this midfield waiting for that opportunity. EG that whole time on defense just looked confused. Everybody needing boosts in that corner. There was no fluidity moving out of that zone. You saw Corrupted G, as soon as he made that tap past one, just that hesitation between him and Classics. Like, do you go, is it your boost? And then nothing happens from it.
And then also Chrome, he was in prime position to make that save. And it looked like he just jumped a little too early. So nerves still seeming to affect Chrome right now. And a demo from Jacob on Corrupted G yet again.
You just saw Classics put a pass right in the midfield. He's like, where are you? Turns out he's demoed again.
You know, I wish, if you're listening, Slock, our statistician, is Jacob about to break a single series demo record?
Pretty confident it's going to be a yes.
Classics now on the counterattack. Shut down by Insolences. Rogue just, you know, living by the rule, the best defense is a good offense. Never mind. As I say it, Chrome gets on the board.
This is the EG we expect. Corrupted G sitting in the midfield, waiting to put it back in. Plays it right to his teammate and then back inside. That misdirection completely catching Rogue off guard. That is probably the first time so far this match that we've seen this Evil Geniuses team work together with some of these passes, and boy, does it pay off.
Classics, that was a great setup. And then Chrome, I mean, it wasn't the greatest of shot opportunities. He decided to go low.
The only thing that matters is it was on target.
So he made the most of it. And this series has been neck and neck. Again, we're tied up, but that's not going to be for long. Classics from the midfield is able to put one in.
The big difference here, look at the offensive EG and how much they've moved up. Now playing at the midfield rather than their back line. They've been retreating this whole time, but they are finally bringing it to this Rogue defense. Man, is it paying off.
Yeah, and it looked like Insolence has accidentally backflipped there, so he wasn't even able to contest that ball. And now a chance off the kickoff. Classics couldn't get around it. Back pass from Jacob. Let Sizz hit it into the corner.
Really good play from Jacob as well. Looking at those demos, he's zoning out that entire team. Realizes he can't catch up and just turns around and plays a pass back to his team.
And a few touches there. Almost beat those two defenders. Now Sizz backing up. Ball out into the middle for Corrupted G. Insolences gets the touch. Classics wins the 50-50. He's going to go for another one. Now Chrome coming in, takes control. He was able to float that out, but Classics couldn't make the read. A chance for Corrupted G. Going to put it across the field. Classics putting it up. We're starting to see a sustained attack from EG. And now a 1v1 chance. Jacob against Corrupted G, and he misses high. Looked like he had Corrupted G beat. Just couldn't keep it under the crossbar.
For how much pressure this Rogue team is bringing, for Classics to sweep on back and play that off the backboard. Absolutely huge to make that save, as every game has come down to one. That could be the difference maker.
Final minute remaining. Rogue within one. Every single game up to this point has been overtime, so if I was a betting man, I would bet that Rogue might be able to tie this one up. Now Sizz getting beat by Classics, but Jacob on the sidewall. Getting it out to Insolences, who also got that boost steal, but Corrupted G able to get a long clear. Good bounce for him as well, but he gets taken out of the play by Insolences. Now Sizz trying to take his time, didn't get the greatest touch. Classics going with the late flick. Now Corrupted G, a good touch from him. EG starting to put the pressure on. Chrome trying to drop that down. Final 10 seconds. Chrome touches it back. Not the greatest touches. Insolences is going to put one up into the corner. Last chance for Rogue. Sizz puts it high, and that's going to touch the ground. Evil Genius. They win this time in regulation and take the lead 3-1.
Two back-to-back for Evil Geniuses, finally breaking the trend. Not only that, and of overtime, but the real difference maker here, finally controlling a little bit of that ball up on offense, able to sustain a little bit of consecutive shots. The whole thing that does, it puts this Rogue in a difficult position, and they're not able to get out of their own half, which means a heck of a lot less demos.
Absolutely, and Corrupted G, you know, he has been the target, it seems like, for Jacob. He's been driving around with a target on the back of his Pirates hat, and it's been brutal for him.
It's rough.
But they still have held strong. I mean, it's easy to get frustrated, but EG has kept their calm. And really, this was a statement game from Chrome. His goal was that go-ahead goal, that goal that got them this win right here. So he, you know, I think we'll start to see his confidence come out. Classics has been playing very well all around. That pass out to Chrome to set up that goal was just wonderful.
Yeah, I gotta say, credit to Classics. He's always shown up in these regional playoffs. But the big difference, too, is how he's been playing on defense. He's really showed up in that support style where if the initial play isn't being saved or whatever it is, he moves in. He's usually there to just buy that little bit extra time that allows for either a respawn in most cases or the ability for another player to get a touch and move it back outfield. So shout out to Classics.
We'll see if they can keep it going. EG just one game away from securing their spot at the World Championship, something Chrome has been dying to do. An achievement to put a notch on his belt.
You're saying die to know. I'm like, is that like a demo joke?
No. Exterminations.
Not something we see too often.
Can EG do it? Rogue. They're going to have to win 3 back-to-back games. Every goal, or every game rather, a 1-goal game, and Jacob off the post. What a shot from him.
Beautiful touch as well. He saw Classics just play that outside as quickly as possible. But it doesn't matter. Insel shadowing that play the whole way, just immediately downfield to Jacob. But that touch, my goodness.
He just slugged that ball. Now Rogue strike first. But as I was saying, the first 3 games, all overtime. The 4th game, just a 1-goal win for EG. So this has been one of the closest series that we've seen so far this season. And it's such an important series determining who gets to go to the World Championship and who will be watching from home.
We talk about the playoffs being a big difference in this best of 7 and what it can do. More demos coming out.
And that demo, Jacob on Corrupted G another time, and another chance for Rogue.
Expect to see that more and more as this game continues. Jacob demoing that last man back in Corrupted G, the guy who's been making all these saves.
And he's also had some very big goals. So now, hits it by a couple defenders. Also gets the boost at half. Now Sizz challenging Chrome. Classics is there. Chrome in the corner. A little bit of a double commit. Corrupted G was able to bail them out, get some time. Now Chrome sneaking in, just tries to mind game Sizz right there. Slow play in that ball. Now a chance for Classics. He puts it down, but that's going to be an easy clear for Jacob.
Still red idea from Chrome.
Oh,
what a save.
He had absolutely no boost and still made that save. That was a tough situation for Corrupted G.
Absolutely huge as well. Extremely crucial being able to keep this back to a 1-goal margin. So we haven't seen any leads yet so far between these teams, but this being a best of 7, the game would have been over normally. A lot of players enjoy the aspect that they have time to go back and forth.
And we talk about big goals. Corrupted G getting the equalizer here.
A lot of it just on the back of Classics again, forcing 2 defenders out on defense. Trying to help his teammate there on that goal secure.
I mean, he tried to go for it. It looked like it.
Help was in quotes.
But Classics, again, you're right. He was the catalyst to that play, forcing that rebound opportunity for Corrupted G. Now another shot coming in. Classics across the field. Insolence is there, going for the double tap. Sizz is going to pass it off the sidewall. Jacob with a shot in. That one's blocked by Chrome easily. Now Classics downfield gave up possession. Insolences puts it right over to Jacob. Jacob with a shot in. Insolences almost read the save.
They're doing a fantastic job of shadowing this entire series, just following close behind, waiting for the opportunity to follow up. Able to find the angle there.
Now Chrome going for that second touch. He missed out. Classics hits it by Sizz. Jacob up on the backboard. Very good clear from him. Reads the follow-up as well. And now a chance for Insolences. A shot is going to bounce in over the heads of EG.
Difficult situation. Classics has been following this ball the whole way, cutting half rotations. But as soon as that shot comes in, he makes a slight chance to move to the right, miscalculates it and goes right on past. Then it's too late.
And huge kudos to Jacob. He had a phenomenal clear and got that clear denied. And that set up Insolences. So Jacob, again, being that playmaker that we know he can be. Now passing over to Insolences, who puts a long shot on, but Chrome was there. It's going to bounce down. Corrupted G gets the win. If that's on target, that'd be going in, but it's going to be just wide. Jacob trying to get a clear. Classics is going to tap it down. Insolences up. Not the greatest hit. And a chance for Corrupted G, who puts it off the crossbar. That was the chance for EG.
Chrome made that split-second decision to backflip instead to set that all up, but it doesn't matter.
And that should have surely been a goal for EG. And now the ball rolling deep. Classics gets a long pass, but gets demoed by Sizz. Chrome up to the wall, following it up. Gets the block. He has no boost, though. Now Jacob leading that counterattack. That's a long shot. The net wide open, and now a 2-goal lead for Rogue. This is looking like they're going to take game number 5.
Just one of those situations that this EG team cannot let these go in. The difficulties, they know they're down by 1. They need to apply this pressure, so they're committing a little bit more up on offense. Still cannot make yourself susceptible to those kinds of plays.
We saw a slow kickoff there from Jacob. Did result in possession going in Rogue's favor. Final 30 seconds. Classics misreading that ball. Jacob's going to hit it downfield. Off the ceiling, dangerous. Corrupted G does get the hit. Now a counterattack. Chrome narrowly missing out that win on Insolences. That would have been a breakaway for Classics. Now Insolences on the back wall. Final 10 seconds. Rogue just going to count this down. A save from Jacob prevents any hope from EG getting that win. We might see a last-second goal. No, EG not able to put one in. Rogue takes game number 5, 3-1. The most commanding victory we've seen so far.
Starting to see some changes in this trend, but a lot of the reason Rogue able to take that one out, I got to give credit to Insolences. He is constantly moving on the pitch. A lot of the reason why he's able to get to these challenges first in the air is just that constant momentum moving through, propelling him a little bit faster. There's plenty of times where Chrome was upfield ready to play a pass back inside, but he's getting beat every single time.
And we talked, or the desk rather, talked a little bit about how Jacob almost was on this EG roster. He teamed up with them for Leipzig. So seeing Jacob come in and just play out of his mind against these guys, you know, it's been a lot of fun to watch. Classics, though, he's been holding his own. He has been playing very well, but Jacob really has been the core of this Rogue team.
Yeah, it's something that he's been really able to do to tie it all together from one side of the pitch to the other, just buying that little bit extra time, as well as setting up a majority of the offense. The difference is, though, you need to put those away. We saw those misses. Chrome wasn't able to get the first one, and then Corrupted G just skied it. Unfortunate situation, could have been the difference maker, as that would have tied up the series, but still a battle yet again going on to game number 6, and still could go either way.
Evil Geniuses, they are still on match point. If they can get this game, they will be moving through. Rogue, though, they're starting to truck back. They got this win. They need 2 more to close out this series. Here we have kickoff. Game number 6. Rogue has their back to the wall. We've seen Rogue strike first over and over. Some early goals. See if they do it again here. Corrupted G getting beat out by Insolences right there. Now pass in. Sizz going up for the shot. Misses it. Now Jacob off the corner. Insolences with a shot in. Classics got in the way of that one. Now Sizz going for the double tap. Trying to get the ball deep into the EG half. The ball just rolling in. Now a bump from Sizz. Chrome had to come back and make that clear. Corrupted G just getting abused by everybody.
Those are the chances, though, that EG really needs to attack. Players like Sizz are going to commit that much on offense. A quick counterattack could be absolutely detrimental to the defense of Rogue.
The Classics is going to go for the bump on Sizz on the wall. Good idea from him. Sizz was still able to get the clear, though. Now Chrome's going to chase this down. Sizz just bumping Classics for seemingly no good reason.
I was just trying to weave through traffic.
Now Corrupted G off the sidewall. Sizz jumping straight up for this one. Chrome touches it by Jacob. Classics misses that one. Perhaps thrown off by Jacob's attempt at that ball as well.
So far, Rogue is doing an excellent job of spreading this team thin. A lot of these follow-ups they're just not able to go for, simply because of lack of boost.
And we see such dangerous counterattacks as well. That one right there could have been bad. But now a chance for Chrome. Chrome! He's going to get the first goal for EG here in Game 6.
Just going to watch this as it drops down for him. He gets 100 boosts, and then as soon as that challenge happens, slight hesitation. He forces Insolences to come out first. As soon as he sees that attack, he recognizes that top left corner is wide open, plays it right on past. Good decision making by Chrome. If we've seen anything, Rogue usually responds back pretty quick.
And who else than Classics to set that goal up? He had such a great block that put the ball in a perfect spot for Chrome. Now another chance. Classics, he's just going to bully his way through a 2-goal lead for EG.
Fantastic job by EG up on top here. Classics and Corrupted G just working that net, trying to force that one out, but Classics technically getting a little bit lucky here on this challenge for it to drop down and hit him underneath. Able to bounce it back, but score margin increasing. Just a matter of if they can hold on. Still a ton of time left for Rogue in this game.
A good touch from Sizz. However, Corrupted G did get the bump on Sizz midair, denying that double tap. Now a chance, EG. Classic's gonna let that bounce. Corrupted G comes in to take the shot. It was wide. And now Corrupted G misses that ball as well. This is very bad for EG. A chance for Sizz, and Sizz is gonna put that high. He needed to put that in the net.
He still has yet to score a goal against EG this season, and still yet to score a goal in any regional turnouts. Those could be the difference maker. Just needs to find something.
That was an overcommit by EG. All three players were up. Jacob did exactly what he was supposed to do. Sizz just missed his shot. And now Jacob trying to touch that ball in as well. Insolence is taking his time, flicks it up, but no one's there to take the shot from Rogue. Sizz finally coming in, going for a double tap, but Chrome broke up the play. Now Insolence is challenging Classics. Classics bullies his way through yet again, and now passes it into Corrupted G.
Only a minute and a half left.
Oh, and a great chance. Chrome just a second too late.
Just trying to hold on this 2-goal margin. Chrome just desperately wanting to join the rest of these guys at land. His first chance ever.
Classics with the clear over to the side. Corrupted G backwards, awkward position for him, but he gets the win, and it looked like he got the boost as well. Now Insolence is in the corner, gonna try to pass it down perhaps. No, he goes for the bump. He did get the bump on Corrupted G, but no one from Rogue could take the shot. Now final minute of gameplay. Sizz needed to hit that shot as well. Sizz just being plagued with shooting accuracy right now.
Nothing new this season, sitting at third worst, just over 21.5%.
Oh, and the net's wide open. That's gonna be the third goal for EG, and they are surely going to take this game 6.
Just a beautiful challenge by Classics, reading that the whole way. Classics has been performing admirably. Just the ability to go up and jump across. Deflection just the beneficiary of it. But still with only 40 seconds left.
We will have to see some heroics from Rogue. Classics downfield. EG's just gonna try to melt this time off the clock. And a double commit right there. That's gonna be very bad for Rogue. As time melts away, EG is going to be able to celebrate. Final 10 seconds. Can they get one more on the board? Chrome with the side flip. He's probably too busy being happy and celebrating the last goal by Corrupted G. You might as well pad the stats at this point. And EG secure the win, and they will be going to the World Championship.
After 4 seasons of failing to make it, Chrome and the rest of his team is going to be ecstatic, joining the other two for the World Championship.